treble clef with staff emoji, musical note emoji, it's been a while, musical note emoji.
Hello, Buns. Happy Friday. Plot twist. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm back again. I'm wearing my sleepy cap today because I'm very sleepy. Guess what, everybody? Today, I'm zooted on migraine medication again. But I'm here. I made it. No, it actually is Friday. I swear to gosh, it's Friday. I'm checking the calendar. It is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Friday, May 15th. I don't need to get my eyes checked. Not today. You're all eepy too? We can all be eepy together. Yeah, I'm very eepy. Everybody put on your sleepy caps today. We're gonna get a little hunk shoo 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 shoo. I swear to God, at this rate, I feel like I'm actually starting to turn into an ASMR streamer because I feel like lately my streams have just been so, like, low-key. But hello, everybody. It's good to see you all. It's me, her queenship Lilith, the Spectral Op Bunny. I'm here for a second time this week because I want to try and stream more again. I really do. I want to try and do more than one stream a week again and really push myself to do it even when I'm feeling migrainey or sick or sad or anything. I just really want to get back to it. I want to keep connecting with you guys and playing more games and having more fun. But hello. Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is all tucked into their beds and getting ready for a nice nap tonight. We're going to have a sleepy Friday. How about that? We're not going to have a big crazy partying Friday. We're going to have a sleepy Friday. We're going to have a sleepover tonight, okay, everybody? I know it's a little early, but we're going to have a sleepover tonight. But hello Tavok, hello Fluffy, hello Perpetual Panda, hello Doc, hello Cast Iron, and Cast Iron, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 38 months. Thank you for your support, appreciate it so much. Whoa, my hat's wobbling, but it stays because I glued it. But thank you for your support, and welcome Lumi, hello, and thank you for the tier 1 resub at 39 months. Thank you. I can hear the music in your chat. I can hear your beautiful singing voice right now. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. Hello Jacob, hello all. It is very good to see you all. How are we all doing? I'm very sleepy today because I've just been having I've had a fun past couple of nights for sure. It was my birthday on Wednesday, and on Wednesday my friends took me out, and then last night my family took me out. So that was really, really nice. But both nights that I was out, I was treated, which meant that I got to have as much food and drink as my little bunny heart my little bunny heart desired, contended, wanted. And so I indulged. I had lots of oysters. I had lots of clams. I had 2 espresso martinis, and then because people like telling the waiters when it's my birthday, I got a free drink one night. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed myself, and I ate a lot of very, very good food. I had oysters Wednesday, and then last night my parents took me out for Mediterranean food, which was so delicious. I love Mediterranean food. We had Turkish rice and Wagyu and lots of hummus and these chicken tacos that had labna in them, and to die for. Turkish, Persian, Lebanese, all that type of food is just like such comfort food to me. It's so good. Highly recommend you guys try that cuisine if you have not. Don't let the hat fall off. It's holding the voices in. The voices told me to stream today. So I had to keep the hat on so the voices wouldn't escape and make me change my mind. I want to bully Lilith, but I have a trivia fundraiser in 20 minutes. Trivia fundraiser? Wait, are you hosting trivias now, Jacob? When did that happen? That's cool. I hope you raise up lots of money. What's the fundraiser for? I hope you win. I hope you have all the knowledge. It's okay. You can bully me later if I'm still streaming. It isn't my Friday, but that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope that tomorrow at least feels like your Friday. If today isn't your Friday, then I hope that tomorrow is your Saturday. I hope that tomorrow is your Saturday, and I hope that the next day is your Sunday. But I hope that your night gets better. I hope that you turn it around and that you make it your Friday. And hello, Roro. Hello. Welcome on in. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. I am very eepy too. We're all eepy today. I don't know, it's just an eepy Friday. It's an eepy Friday, and I got back late both nights, and I don't know, I woke up this morning, and I was just like, I can't even bring myself to do any narration. I just turned on my computer, I played some visual novels. I got a little work done, but yeah, I was just, I had to take it easy. But I've been working very hard this week, so it's okay. I'm sick whenever. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling sick. I hope that you're laying in bed and that you're being taken care of. I hope that the dogs are being good nurses right now and that they're delivering you tea and bones of healing. Bunny boif day. I did have a good boif day though. Did you guys see what I posted in the Discord server just now? Let me get this motherfucker right now. He's huge. He's as big as my entire wait, let me measure him up. He's as big, yeah. He goes from the very bottom of my chin to my hips. Yeah, right where my hips are. That's how big. He's as big as my whole torso. Jen got me the biggest fucking Teddy Ursa Squishmallow. He is an absolute 1,000 out of 10 on the squish scale. I love him so much. He's amazing. I've been using him as a back pillow the past couple of days, and it's actually been doing wonders because I've really been needing something to act as a back pillow. Results of getting older. I keep telling myself, I'm just like, well, you know, I guess I don't feel too much different than how I did 10 years ago, besides maybe a little more back pain and mysterious rashes. But I guess that's normal, but he's very nice and squishy and comfortable. And then one of my other friends who I saw, she was recently in Japan and China for a trip, and when she was out there, it was so sweet. She got me a little Love and Deep Space blind bag. And then I opened it up, and I don't want to say it's thanks to my luck, because you guys know how good my luck is. Not at all. But her luck is very good, because she picked out the right one, because when I opened it, I saw it was Raphael. So that was a really, really nice birthday surprise. And then my dad texted me right after and said that he saw a bunny in the front lawn, and that it was a sign, and he wanted to pet it, but the bunny ran away too fast. But it's okay, he saw it, so he said it was a sign, and it came to say happy birthday to me from my parents' house. But yeah, it was nice. It was actually, it was the first time I like went out for my birthday in a really long time. So I was happy. I was happy that I decided to not be a sad sack this year like I have been the past couple of years. And Killa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Buddy Cult. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your follow so much. No, my friend is hosting to raise money for the youth center he works at. I'm competing. Ooh. Is there a prize? I know it's for a fundraiser, but please tell me there's a prize. My mom was telling me, this was so crazy. My mom told me that last week, she went to one of those drag queen bingos with a bunch of her friends, and I'm actually really mad that I didn't go. I couldn't go that day because I was busy. But one of her friends that did it with her, she won 2 rounds of bingo, and she got $600. Isn't that crazy? I've never heard of that anywhere. One of these bar games where you win actual money. Like, each time she won $300. I'm just like, what? It wasn't just like a t-shirt or like half a drink ticket? Damn. I should, well, again, with my luck, I probably wouldn't have even won a $1. But I'm so mad. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't I go? But I hope you win. I hope you win $600, Jacob. I hope you win $600 for trivia. I mean, I hope that you donate it to charity afterwards, but I hope that you win $600 for your charity. Telling the restaurant that it's your birthday is kind of a coin flip on whether they will do one of those big song and dance bits that makes you feel uncomfortable from all of the attention. It's funny you mentioned that because it was my brother's birthday the other day, and it was on Mother's Day. It was on Sunday, and we all went out for hot pot and K barbecue. And my dad told them that it was his birthday, and my brother was not happy because all of the staff came out and sang a big song and were clapping, and they had like a cake with like sparklers on it, and he looked so upset and uncomfortable, and I was cracking up the whole time. It was hilarious. It was like my most mischievous little sister moment. Gives thumbs up Orange Cassidy style. Thank you for the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Tomorrow is my Friday. Yay! I'm glad tomorrow is your Friday. How are you going to celebrate? How are you going to celebrate your Friday? I am celebrating my Friday by wearing my sleeping cap and going honk honk shoo shoo. You smell like a bunny. What's that supposed to mean? Have any of you ever even smelled a bunny before? Riddle me this. Who here has actually ever smelled a rabbit? What would rabbits smell like? It's like, you know how cats, even though they lick their butts, they somehow smell like baby powder and donuts? Like, what does a bunny smell like? What's natural bunny smell? And don't say stinky. Don't say stinky.
My sister did that to me once. You are
Ow.
an evil sister.
No, yeah, I am an evil sister. I was about to argue, but no, you're right in the money. Wait, she was the one who told the staff that it was your birthday so they would come and sing? I will say that's evil. Because at least I wasn't the one who told them to sing. It was my dad who told them that it was his birthday. I mean, if he didn't do it, then I was going to, because I would have wanted to embarrass him either way. It's just funny.
The answer is very stinky.
Nuh-uh. Says who? What kind of stink? What do you mean by that? That could be anything. It can mean like a ripe cheese, which honestly, those don't always smell so bad. That's a good stink. Sometimes a stink is good. And also, thank you for the 100 biddies, Doc, and thank you for the 167 biddies, Fluffy. I'm not stinky. I smell like sensitive skin body wash. And that's a good smell. It's scentless. It's scentless. You can't even tell I'm there. I can sneak up on you like nothing. I smell like ghost. You won't even know I'm there. What I miss? Not much. Just me talking about how I'm sleepy and how I'm a little zooted on migraine meds right now, which is why I'm talking at half speed. Okay, but you're tiny, so it averages out. Nuh-uh. No, it doesn't. No, it does. That means nothing. My tininess means nothing here. He won't tell me the prizes. That means it's money. Well, at least that's how you know that there are prizes. Because wouldn't that be so disappointed if you go to a trivia and there's like no prizes? Oh yeah, casinos have big payouts for bingo too? That's crazy. I never thought that for bingo you would get such a payout. But like, I mean, I guess at a casino I can understand. Although I didn't know casinos even hosted bingos. But like, at just like a bar. If you're just going to a regular bar, like a Hamburger Mary's or something, I wouldn't expect there to be like such a big cash prize. I'm like, that should go to the local queens who are hosting the event. Not the people winning bingo. That's just my opinion. Remember to tip your local queens if you ever go to a drag show. You have to kiss the mascot that hasn't been washed in a month. Again, the smell of ripe cheese. I'm going to a barbecue tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to bed early. That sounds nice. What are you gonna eat tonight? I want barbecue. I have to tell you guys the crazy story of what happened to me on my birthday. Listen, this was another reason that the universe actually decided to shine upon me. I had a Fujo moment. So when I was at dinner the other night, I had to use the bathroom at one point, and when I was walking down the stairs to go use the bathroom, these three guys walked in front of me. These three kind of like tall, bro-y looking dudes. And I was like, oh man, there's only 2 bathrooms down there. They're gonna take forever. I'm gonna have to wait a long time. There's 3 of them. There's only 2 bathrooms. I'm gonna have to wait. And then I go down there, and both of the bathrooms are vacant, but one of the guys opens the bathroom door and he walks in. And then his friend who's with him follows him in there. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, maybe I won't have to wait as long. And then I think that their other friend is gonna go into the other bathroom, but no. Then the other friend follows them in there. And then they closed the door and it was just one bathroom stall. And me, I had already had like 2 espresso martinis at this point. So I immediately just go like... And my mind goes places. And then I go upstairs and I tell my friends. I don't know what became of those guys. I don't think I saw them come back up at any point. Maybe they did, but I don't know. Not friends, roommates, exactly. And they were roommates. I had never seen that before. I've seen girls do that a lot. Like, that's a very common thing for, like, you know, girls to do, is for them to all go into the bathroom together and take 800 years. But I've never seen guys do that before. I was just like, when I told my friends, they all started going crazy too. We had to not be too loud because we were in the restaurant. We didn't want too many eyes on us, but I gasped. I actually did gasp. I did. I hope that they didn't hear me from outside the bathroom, but as soon as I went into my stall, I just immediately went I need help. I need a lot of help. I'm sorry, everybody. I say this so many streams. I don't know why you guys watch me. Bro just needed someone to help him aim. They were just crossing streams. It's okay. It's just a normal thing to do. It's just a normal thing to do on a Wednesday night. Yeah, no, Tipsith was having a time. Soberith would have known how to contain herself, but Tipsith was Fujoing out. There's no help coming. Nobody's coming to help you out. You must Fujo on your own. On Mother's Day, I had a tasty espresso martini mocktail. Ooh, that sounds good. It was really just a fancy, tasty, sweet latte, I guess. But hey, that's still delicious. I love a mocktail. Mocktails are also very tasty. Beef salad, beef skewers and Greek salad. Ooh, that sounds good. I had really tasty beef skewers when I had Mediterranean the other night with my parents. We ordered Mexican for dinner. Ooh, what'd you get? Can I have if you got tacos, can I have some? I had the most amazing taco last night, but I want more. I've been to 2 drag shows in the last month. It was amazing. Ooh, I'm jealous. I don't think I've been to any in the last month. I think I've been to a few this year, but none in this past month. I saw Bob the Drag Queen in Moulin Rouge a few months ago, which was really cool, though. Like a barnyard? A bunny barnyard? Back to the bunny barnyard. I don't smell like a barnyard. I smell like a... I smell like a meadow pre-fertilizer. You won't see me with all of those uncouth bunnies in the bunny barnyard. Now I want Mexican food. Ooh, chimichangas. That sounds good too, though. That sounds really good. But yeah, I had a Fujo moment, and that was really fun. It's okay. It just shows me that even though I am older now, I really haven't changed much. Yeah, I guess I haven't changed. I don't know. I guess every year when I turn a year older, I don't know why I always expect that there's gonna be some kind of big change or that my attitude on things is gonna become any different. And I think maybe like, I guess when we're teenagers or when we're like in school, we think like these years are so far ahead of us and that we're gonna be such different people when we're older. But I've come to find that that's not really the case. I mean, we do become different. Like, we change in that we mellow out and we mature and our perspectives change on things. But when it comes to, like, I don't know, interests or the things that make you happy, really, those don't change at all. Like, I still love a lot of the same stuff that I loved when I was younger. And I'm just, I don't know why I had this idea when I was younger that, like, all of that was going to change and that I was going to become this, like, I don't know, boring adult who wouldn't like that stuff anymore. But I don't know, I still dress pretty similar to how I did then. I mean, I think I dress better. I have a better sense of style now. I know how to put together an outfit a little better. But, like, you know, I still like a lot of the same clothes, a lot of the same colors. I still love a lot of the same game franchises. I still love Pokemon, which I've loved since I was like 5. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's really, we don't change all as much as we think that we would. There's no such thing as an adult. Exactly. Yeah, even talking with my dad about it, he's like, I still feel the same at my age. And he's, you know, he's an old man. Oh, I am absolutely different from how I was, LMAO. I mean, like, I would say that I'm certainly different from how I was at 15. You know, there's a lot about me that is different. But I think just in terms of, like, the things that I like and, I don't know. My attitudes towards certain things, I think, haven't really changed, like, too much. I think I'm less anxious than I was back then, and I'm definitely more mature. And less moody. Well, not that much less moody. I'm still pretty moody. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting seeing the ways that we develop over time and seeing the ways that we stay the same over time too. I always get real introspective around my birthday. Even though I kind of just need to like let it happen and also accept it's just another day. As Jen always says, it's just how long you've been on the planet, your age. But yeah, what have you guys been up to this week? Have you guys been having a good week? What are y'all up to this weekend? What are you getting into? It's gonna be pretty warm this weekend, which I'm not looking forward to, but that's okay. I'm gonna be looking after some friends' cats this weekend, and then I think I'm also gonna see some friends. I was really excited actually because I was happy because for the first time I was able to, like, on Mother's Day get my mom like a really nice gift. Like on her birthday I got her a nice gift. Like I cross-stitched her something, which, you know, she found very thoughtful and was very happy about. But this year I was really happy that I was able to buy her a pair of shoes for Mother's Day that she really wanted. She showed me a pair of shoes that she really wanted, and she's like, oh, but they're expensive. I don't know if I could justify it. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? It's nice seeing that I'm actually making a tiny bit more money this year from my job and everything. So I decided that I wanted to do something nice for her, and that felt really, really good. I mean, she, of course, didn't let me pay for the whole thing. She only let me pay for half, but that's okay. I still felt very happy about that. So that was really, really nice. I was happy that I was able to do that, and I felt like a good daughter. We think we'll become squares when we get older because we're used to seeing older people that we consider lame, but you're always just your cool self. Yeah, I mean, when you're young, you look at anybody that's older than you and you think that's lame. You're like, that's lame, and I'm not gonna be that forever. But then you get there much quicker than you think. I always want to tell the youngins that you get here much quicker than you think. And now I even look at my parents and I'm just like, you know what? I guess they are pretty cool, and they like some pretty cool stuff. They turned me on to some pretty cool stuff as I was growing up. I found it hard to focus this past week, TBH. I found it hard to focus this past month, TBH. I mean, I definitely want to apologize to you guys if I've been very, very low energy these past few months. I don't know. I've been talking a little bit about how I've been feeling a little bit stagnant creatively, and I'm trying to get that back, but I just need to find the inspiration. Although today it was kind of nice. I was compiling together a mood board for Vampire Lilith's outfit. And I'm just putting together like a bunch of images that I want to send to an artist so I can commission a new outfit for you guys. I thought maybe if I can comp some new art, maybe get some new ideas, it can help inspire me to feel a little more creative in my streams and gain me mojo back. But yeah, it has been very hard for me to focus lately just due to, you know, usual life stuff. When I was focusing, a mix of Vintage Story and right now House Flipper. Yeah, it's been hard for me to focus on games too. I don't know. I was browsing through Steam today and just being like, I just don't have the motivation to play any sort of strenuous game right now, and I want to. But it's been so hard to focus. I totally feel that. It's been a very brain foggy sort of past couple of months. I was young and hip once, Simpsons meme here. And that's how I'm starting to feel. Although, I don't think that I was ever hip. Maybe I was young once, but I don't think I was ever cool. Alright, trivia time. Gonna go clown on some use. Go get him, Tiger. Go clown on some 8-year-olds. Go show him who's boss. Go show him who's got all of the knowledge about, random topics such as the country of Chile, movies from the year 1966, one season television shows, facts about, the Cold War. I don't know. All things that I wouldn't know about. I'm really terrible at trivia. But you got this, Jacob. Win some prizes. Go win $600 for me, okay? Go win $600. But yeah, I've never felt hip, even in my youth, just because I've just always been into, I don't know, weird shit. That's just me, though. But yeah. But I do want to get the motivation for games. I mean, I've, you know, I have all these horror games to play that for our upcoming summer of horror that I'm looking forward to, but I'm just trying to gain my motivation to play those as well. But I am excited for those. But also, let me actually show you guys what I've been thinking for Vampire Lilith. Maybe I can gauge some opinions, because I've been talking a lot about how I want to do like a Vampire Lilith look for my next outfit. And I want to kind of go like, I don't know, maybe more the Victorian route. And I was thinking maybe something sort of inspired by like, what do you guys think about this? I like going with the, whoa, what is going on with my model? Hang on, let's fix that. I really like this sort of kind of Victorian bell sleeve, disgraced bride sort of look. I don't know. What do we think about something like this? Do you guys like this sort of approach, or maybe something a little different? I don't know. I had a few ideas. I really like these kinds of, you know, these kinds of dresses with like a lot of ruffles and lace. I don't know. Maybe a funky hat. I'm thinking of maybe doing an updo as well. But yeah, just stuff like this. These, of course, I would have, you know, all the arm be covered. You wouldn't see any hand or anything, so we can keep up with the bit. But should I go more like, what do you think? Should I go more kind of this sort of poofy A-line sort of skirt? Or something maybe more like this, where it's like this Victorian vampire naughty nighty sort of look? Maybe like a more corseted look in the middle. What do you guys think is more Lilith? Something with a little drama might be fun. I feel like I don't often see a lot of VTubers that have this kind of like big poofy Victorian style like skirt and sleeve kind of combo, you know? I feel like it could be really fun. Or something kind of like that where, you know, maybe like Eastern European inspired as well. Maybe put a little bit of my roots in there with like a fuzzy hat or something. What do we think? What do we think? Give me some opinions. I wanna gauge with like what you guys think as well. Going with the poofy skirt. I like the poofy skirt, but I'm not sure. What do you guys think would be more me? Because I would also, like, the dress wouldn't, like, it wouldn't look this neat. Like, yeah, it would have the lace and the ruffles or anything, but because, like, you know, I sort of have that kind of punky sort of vibe as well, I would maybe add a few shreds in there. Or, I don't know, maybe I'd be holding, like, a bloody heart or something. Maybe, like a blood splatter. Like, I'd want to dirty it up, or, I don't know. Give it a mix of with that, like, sort of Kinder Horror aesthetic as well. Eastern European. You like the sort of Eastern European vibe? That could actually be really cool. I don't know. It might be kind of fun to add like a little bit of my Eastern European roots in there, because I really like when VTubers add a little bit of their culture into their costumes, their outfits. I feel like if maybe I could have like a fuzzy hat, or like maybe I could be holding like a muff or something. Like let's see. White muff. You know, like one of these things. Like, what if I was holding one of these? That would be cool, right? If I was holding a muff. It would help with the you know, with the hand thing. Or like a pair of earmuffs would be cute too. It could be like a snow vampire, because you guys know I love winter. Snow, Eastern European sort of vibes. Like Elvira, but white and bloodstained. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I would probably want like some kind of either bloodstains or like a tear in the dress or something. Something to like, you know, dirty or muddy it up a little. Because I wouldn't want it to look completely neat and perfect. I wouldn't want a little bit of mess in there because I'm messy. I'm not a neat and perfect kind of girl. But I'm glad that you guys like the sort of Eastern European kind of vibe, like a maybe like Russian, Polish, Ukrainian sort of inspired look. I feel like the fancy would work for you. The design already has a lot of that fancy design language in it. Exactly, yeah, it's like the sort of Victorian look is definitely lends itself to a more dramatic flair. And you guys know I love drama. Well, maybe I can sort of mix the two. I can do like a mix of like Eastern European and Victorian. Like I don't have to stick to just one specific thing, I guess. It's I could make a whole new unique thing. You could have one toggle that's all normal and pure white looking, and then a toggle going full vampire mid-hunt mode. That would look so sick. Yeah, definitely a part of the plan would be for one of my toggles would be me revealing like vampire teeth, blood on my face. Maybe I like the idea of somehow incorporating like a bloody heart in there, like that, because Twitch is okay with that. Like, doesn't Bao have a toggle on one of her models where she's holding like a knife and there's like blood all over her face? I mean, if they don't allow that, I could find like a loophole where I could make it like pink blood, like Danganronpa. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just spitballing, but I don't know. I have these ideas, and I'm that kind of person where I start out with one like small idea, and then I sort of just like keep building on it until it's a bunch of different things, and then I sort of just need to like learn to hone it in to maybe just one or two ideas. But I like the idea of snowy Eastern European, Victorian vampire, disgraced bride. Something that's like a mix of the three, but like maybe, I don't know, somehow make it look cohesive. And then revealing my full vampire, like mid-hunt sort of mode where my eyes glow red, because that would look really cool. Because we were talking last time about me having like a red glowy eye toggle. Is she gay or European? Yes, she's both. Gay Eastern European vampire, disgraced bride whose wife left her for the moon. Lena Lazar has had pretty gory models. That's true. Yeah, she's had very gory models before. She's had like very vampiric sort of models, lots of blood. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of VTubers where they incorporate blood or like gore into their models. It wouldn't be like, you know, hardcore, like entrails everywhere kind of gore. Like I wouldn't be holding intestines or anything like that. Although that would be pretty cool. But somehow I feel like that might be pushing it a little bit with Twitch. But a bloody heart might not be. A bloody heart I could say it's a purse. I could tell them it's plastic. Should I wear shoes this time around? I kind of like that still going with the barefoot thing. Unless I make the dress so long that it would just completely cover me up. But thank you. Thank you guys for these ideas. This is helpful. This is helpful because I've been wanting a new outfit for a while. And I mean, it's funny. I have a whole folder. I have a whole folder in my Google Drive with outfit ideas. One is like a bedtime outfit idea. One is like a nighttime, hit the city sort of outfit idea. But the one I think that's just really like sort of stuck with me the longest and that I keep coming back to is vampire. And I don't know, I just feel like going along with the sort of supernatural theme of Lilith, that one kind of makes the most sense. But I'm glad that you guys like that. I'm glad that you guys like these ideas. I hope that you're all not too bored of me just wearing white. Although, nah, it's probably fine. Like all of Mouse's models, she's wearing the same color scheme, so I think it's fine if I am too. In fact, it would probably make more sense. I like having the color scheme of white, black, red, and pink. I just feel like it makes a lot of sense, and I feel like vampire is just like perfect. I don't know. Do you think I like the idea of a white dress, but would you guys rather see like a red dress or a black dress? What do you think? And welcome, INF with you. Welcome. Hello. Good to see you. Happy Friday. I'm talking about ideas for my new outfit. I want to do vampire next, and I'm thinking of going with like a mix of Victorian poofy dress, walking around mansion with a candelabra, and Eastern European snow queen vampire. Twitch be like entrails in games? Fine. Entrails on your models? Not fine. Not on my watch. Not on our fucking watch. No entrails on your models and no visible underboob either. But it's fine in games. Totally fine in the game. It's fine to play a game where you could just rip out entrails from another monster's body. As long as the blood isn't red. As long as, you know, it looks like Leviathan blood and it's like pitch black. Amelie has a snow bunny model, and that's very wintry and fluffy if you want some other looks. I've seen her snow bunny model. It's really cute. It's kind of like a sort of après-ski sort of look. I would definitely take that for, like, ideas in inspo, and also look at it so I don't steal too many ideas from it. I do like the idea of a muff, though. I think a muff would be really cute. Or at least, like, some earmuff. Although... how would I incorporate earmuffs into... How would I wear earmuffs? Riddle me this. Now that I'm thinking about it, earmuffs might be a little difficult. Wait, what about a sea bunny for a future outfit? Have you guys ever seen, like, what those little sea bunnies look like? That would be really... No, I'm getting too ahead of myself. We're doing vampire first. I'm not gonna get too ADHD right now. Don't really have much of a color opinion, but white is a good contour with your hair color. I think so too. I like white juxtaposed. I like red juxtaposed against white. Kind of like that, like, you know, bleeding out in the snow sort of look. That's so cool. White dress sounds sick. Thank you. I think so too. I really like the idea of like white muff, white dress, maybe something either like this or I don't know. Maybe like that. That might be giving a little too, like, music box. That's too ghostly. That looks a little too much like the one I have now. Something kind of like that. Something a little like that. Or like that. Maybe with a fancy hat. I like all of these. Ooh, wait, or that's really pretty with the shred. Oh, that might be too short. I want something kind of long. But definitely these sort of long... bell sleeves that look very ghostly and haunting, and just with a nice sort of poofy skirt, but with a muff. Ooh, or something like that would be cute with like separated sleeves. Although that looks AI generated. I don't want that. Or like that. These are all really... Now I'm just basically going shopping. I don't know. This is just what I want my actual wardrobe to look like, if I'm being honest. I wish I could just dress like this out in public. Although, honestly, if I'm being honest, looking at this one, I know this picture is blurry because it's from a video. It's from a TikTok. But I think this dress is actually really speaking to me right now. I'm kind of falling in love with something like this. Wait, let me... You guys can't see it. Hang on. Something like this. What do you think about that? I feel like that's kind of a good mix where it still has those like long bell sleeves and the skirt is still dramatic, but it might work better for the Eastern European vibes, après-ski vibes. Ghost vampire, and then zombie. Ooh, a zombie look would be really cool too. I have thought about zombie. I've thought about just a lot of different monsters. Yeah, ghost, vampire, zombie. Ooh, like a werebun look could be cool. We need to cover all of our bases for monsters. No underboob? No, not on Twitch. On Twitch, you can't have underboob. This is fine. Like, what I have is fine. What I have is fine because it's just like, you know, it's over boob. And my underboob is covered. So even though there's a lot of it, like, it's technically Twitch safe. But, like, you can't have underboob or have it be too close to the nipple or anything. Can't have that now. Winter chic, Eastern European also sounds very sick. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And how often have you seen a VTuber with that aesthetic? I mean, there has to be some, of course. I'm sure there are probably some, but I think it's kind of it's not really a super tapped market. And I've always wanted to sort of incorporate, like, I don't know, my background in there as well. And well, I've got a Eastern European background, so I think that would be really fun and cool, and it would just it would work well for like a winter theme. Maybe when winter comes around, I can work on another like snow bunny theme next. Hand muffs for your ears. Yeah, what if I just put a muff over each of my ears? What if I had 3 muffs? What if I had a muff for my arms and then a muff for each ear? The eternal question for animal VTubers: where are your ears? That was something that I had to make sure I looked at anytime I would get new art of my VTuber. I'm just like, wait, there's no human ears showing here, right? Because sometimes you'll see like like an anime character or VTuber that's part animal, but they'll have both human ears and animal ears. And you're like, how does that work? What's your real ear? But no, these are my ears. These bunny ears are my real ears. These are my real ears. Like how Buster from Arthur wears headphones. Wait. Wait, I know what you're talking about, yeah. How's he hearing it? How's he hearing it, though? He can't hear anything. Maybe that... Wait, should that be how I wear my earmuffs? Wait, look how Arthur's wearing them, too. It's the same with Arthur. He's not wearing them over his ears, either. None of them are wearing them over their ears. How are they doing that? What do you think they're listening to? Be proud and dress like a queen in public. I should. I mean, I've been starting to dress more like kind of goth again in public. I've been getting all these like red and black, like ruffly sort of slip dresses that I've been wearing, and I've been wearing chokers more and wearing more dark nail polish again. And it's been kind of nice because that's like how I always dressed when I was in high school. And I've been enjoying it again, but I wanna get like an EGL dress. Like one of those Lolita fashion dresses. Those are so cute. I want to have the courage to wear one in public. Maybe if I ever go to a convention again, I would wear one. Or like a cosplay dress or something. Because they're so cute. And I see so many VTubers post cute pictures of themselves wearing them out in public. And they always look really cute in them. And whenever people wear them, people always tell them they look cute. And I'm just like, what am I so scared for? I mean... they're expensive, so, you know, I'd need to save up for one. But I do want to get one and try wearing it out in public sometime. Maybe I should get, like, a white, gothic, vampiric one, actually, and take pictures in it. Old-fashioned proves that you can wear anything in public that makes your heart sing. I agree. I love wearing old-fashioned. I was actually watching Nimmy today. Or I was watching a clip of Nimmy today, and she was talking about how when she was in middle school, she wanted to try and dress goth, but then she stopped because somebody made a comment to her that made her feel self-conscious. But then she was like, oh, but now I dress alternative all the time and I really like it. And that actually really surprised me. I don't know why I was surprised that she would dress alt. I just thought she would wear like cottagecore dresses for some reason. But I could see her wearing like alt or EGL dresses and be really cute. So maybe I should too. I want to wear like a more kind of dramatic one with like a poofier skirt and a petticoat. Because I've been able to wear like a maid outfit out in public, but that's just on like Halloween. But I want to do it more just in general. I don't know. Nothing makes me happier than when I go out and I'm wearing a cute outfit and somebody tells me that I look like a doll. Or that they, like, mistook me for a doll. That always makes me happy. Yes, do the goth look in public. I'm building it up. Like, I'm wearing, like... I mean, I am wearing goth... I'll call them, like, goth light outfits for now. Like, I have this really cute dress that I've been wearing lately that's, like, a red and black checkered dress. And it has all these zippers on it and, like, a chain. And it's really, really cute. And I always get a lot of cute comments when I wear it. And I like wearing my little black ruffly dresses, too. But I want to wear, like, a big poofy one. I'm just like, why not? Why not? I have free will. That one totally looks like Elvira, but white instead of black. Will you have your ears done in an updo? That's a good question about my ears. Okay, let me show you about my ideas for hair next. Because I have kind of gothic, vampire, curly updo. Like, I have a very specific idea for the hair that I want. It's kind of like... kind of something like this with bangs. Like, you know like how Amy Lee used to, like, do her hair in an updo back in, like, the 2000s and, like, Evanescence days? Oh, that's a pretty Chapel look. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, something like that. Or just, like, a really pretty, like, kind of messy updo. Or maybe like that. But, like, more, I don't know, Victorian. That's really pretty with the curls. I really like that. I would still have my bangs, of course. But what should I do with my ears? Should I wear the ears in an updo, too? I would probably have a toggle where I put my hair down as well. Ooh, that's really pretty. With the one piece of hair kind of hanging down in the front. I really like that. These are all really nice, these sort of vampy styles. Yeah, just with, like, the sort of loose pieces hanging in the front. But the back, like, it's an updo, but it's sort of, like, big and, like, poofy in the back. Like, there's a lot of volume and shape, you know? Oh, wait, I'm realizing I wasn't even showing you guys the pictures. Brain fart. Sorry about that. Can you see now? This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's in the front. In the front, you see these, like, sort of loose pieces kind of hanging down. And in the back, there's, like, all that volume. And this is the one I was looking at earlier, where you see that one kind of loose piece hanging down. But in the back, it's, like, all, like, big, you know, and bunched up. Ooh, that's really pretty, too. And you see just those, like, loose pieces in the front. I just think that's a really nice look. Like this kind of updo. And then I'd have a toggle. Maybe I'd have a toggle kind of where, like, it would then... all these fucking AI-generated images. But, like, sort of that same idea. Or we'll look at Chapel instead. That's a better example. She's real. Where, like, a toggle where it can kind of hang down as well. Or that's cute. Oh, that's not really vampiric, though. That's too modern for what I'm thinking. But, like, Chapel. But something like that. Something like that, definitely, is really pretty. I remember goth fauna and emo mume models. I remember those. Wait, was it... I think it was... Which one? Was it Mume or was it Fauna who had the outfit that looked like 1.0? One of them had a 1.0 similar outfit where they had the long red sleeves. That was really cute. I really liked their goth outfits. We're very alt-fashion and Ren Faircore in this household. Oh, I always love the outfits that you two post in the server. You two are always stunting in the server. Your outfits are always so cute. I love that kind of, like, mix of fairycore and alt-fashion. I definitely want to have an outfit like that for next time I go to, like a Renaissance fair sort of themed night at like one of the bars around me. I was actually supposed to go to, like, a Renaissance themed LGBT night tonight, but that ended up falling through with my friends because the tickets were too expensive And the invite was also confusing because there were like multiple different tickets. So yeah, we ended up canceling and we decided we're just gonna go to the Ren Fair instead. We were all like, let's go find a day to go to the Ren Fair instead. We'll do that. So I'm looking forward to that. You were talking about Amy Lee, so I sort of just knew what you meant. Yeah, I can. Let me find the Amy Lee example, kind of like Amy Lee early 2000s updo. I know that she did an updo once. Ooh, yeah, that kind of messy sort of look. That's cute. Yeah, like she did updos in the past. She's done messy updos like that. It's always really, ooh, that's really cute actually. What if I did something like that where it's like the bottom layers are hanging down? That would look really cute. I might have to save that and put that in the inspo folder. I don't know. I worshipped her back in the day. She was my bisexual awakening. I had this giant poster of her in my room when I was a teenager, and sometimes I would just like stare at it for a really long period of time, but I wouldn't understand why. And then one day it kind of hit me. We were once told that we look like we were going to a rave at the Ren Fair. Wait, that's a high compliment though. At the Ren Fair, don't they have like a sort of after hours kind of thing where people can like drink and dance? I mean, that doesn't sound as fun as a Ren Fair rave, but I would take that as a compliment. I think that's a compliment of the highest degree. My bun mortal. Yeah, I one day I was reading fan fiction and I came across a legendary piece of fan fiction known as My Immortal, and in the middle of reading My Immortal, I suddenly had my bisexual awakening. Was Amy Lee, did she even make an appearance in My Immortal? I think Gerard Way made an appearance and Avril Lavigne made an appearance. There was a chapter where they go to an Avril Lavigne concert, or no, there was a chapter where I think it was like Dumbledore was wearing like an Avril Lavigne bathrobe or something. Yeah, no, My Immortal was my, that was my bisexual awakening. They talked about her. I mean, I sure hope they would if the fanfiction was named after her song. I hope that her name would at least be in there, that they would at least give her credit. She should've... I feel like Amy Lee is the only one who can find out the true identity of Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, because she would just need to message her and be like, hey, if your fanfiction is gonna be named after my song, then pay up. I'll see you in court. Give me my royalties. And then we finally all know who wrote the fanfiction. I think I once read part of My Immortal on stream before as like a punishment. I don't think I ever finished it because it just became freaking illegible. Well, thank you guys so much for the help with outfit ideas. This is very helpful. This is gonna help me a lot with my mood board, my sketch pad, my idea pad. Because I was shopping around at artists today because I don't know. I want to get my creative inspiration back. I want to work hard to do it. And I wanna try and stream more. I want to give you guys new variations of Lilith, new outfits, and just new cool stuff to look forward to. Because I don't know. I feel so bad that these past few months I've just been so like bleh and not here with it. But you know, now I want to actually try and work hard to get my creative inspiration back. Because I love Lilith, and I'm not ready to say goodbye to Lilith. I wanna keep spending some time with her and making cool stuff with her and just you know, seeing the world through her eyes. So thank you guys for helping me out. I really appreciate it. And yes, I did. I think I read the first chapter. That was a fun time. We'll have to do another Punishment Wheel stream sometime. Maybe for once Libra and I get our soul link going, we can decide some fun punishments together. We also love Lilith. Thank you. I love y'all too. Y'all are the best. So I think for the rest of stream, I bought a nice little relaxing puzzle game today. Since we're all Since we're all feeling so sleepy today, I thought we could unwind for the weekend with just a nice little puzzle game. I also just, want to keep it nice and quiet tonight. My roommates are here tonight, so I don't want to be too disturbing to them. So I got this game that looked really cute. This game looks cute. It's called Is This Seat Taken? I thought it looked fun and we could give it a try today. If y'all don't mind. We'll see if it's any fun. We'll see if it's fun or if it's boring. Who knows? Is this seat taken? Ugh. Let me change the category real quick. Ooh, it's a little quiet. Let me turn up the audio settings a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. Yeah, it's very quiet, huh? Alright, that's probably good. Just want to be able to hear the songs. But yeah, we're playing this game today. This looks cute. I did see there's a new Subnautica game out. Has anybody been playing that? When I was in college, one of my roommates liked to play the OG Subnautica a lot, and it was always a bit creepy. Should I try the new one sometime? Speaking of underwater sea bunnies. I need some vampire games to play, speaking of vampires. Barcelona. Okay, we're traveling. Hi there. Would you kindly place me in the vehicle? James. Sure, because your shoes are so snazzy, I'll do anything for you. There are no other passengers waiting. Could you press the confirm button? Yes. That's easy. Hey, could you let me sit by the window? Sure. Of course. There's 2 of us and 2 window seats. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put you in the middle. What happens if I put them in the middle? Will they get mad? I want a good view. Oh wait, they get sad. I feel bad now. I want to be alone. Wait, so you don't want to be in the same car as them? Does that mean you want to close the car, or? Okay, that just means they want to be in the window seat. Subnautica 2 came out early access. Oh, that's why everybody's playing it. I mean, my PC probably could run it pretty well. Well, I mean, the horror factor of Subnautica 1 was pretty spooky. I would get really scared if I saw a whale. Another VTuber I'm aware of was playing it, but I don't know anything beyond that. I just saw everybody's playing it right now. I considered it, but I don't know. I don't always like playing a game when I see everybody else is playing it. I have a weird thing about that. I'm like, I want to play something different. This ride's on me. Go ahead, you're the famous writer. Come on, it's just a little indie movie. I'd give anything to be in a little indie movie. I wish you had auditioned for it. I know. Oh, wait, so they're all gonna have character development and everything? But that doesn't tell me anything about where they want to sit. Okay, well, this is kind of cute so far. I hear that this is like a logic game, and so based on what they tell you, you kind of have to figure out... Oh, okay. Based on the notes, I guess, they let you know what they want. And, it's gonna get a little difficult later on. I like these sort of logic puzzle games. These are fun. I'm not very good at logic, but these types of games are fun for me for some reason. I want to be by the window. I want to be with Alexis. And I want to be by the window. All right, well, problem solved. Oh, wait, no. Okay. So Alexis wants to be by the window. You want to be with Alexis, and you want to be by the window. Well, you don't say that you want to be by a window, so I guess we could put you here. You here. And you here. Hooray! If you want a wild story, read how the CEO of the publisher for Subnautica 2 made horrible decisions because he used AI to try and not pay the dev team millions and incentives. Maybe I don't want to play Subnautica 2 then. Why? Maybe that's another reason why I haven't been just excited by video games lately. I don't know. I feel like anytime a new video game comes out, just something happens that just makes me wanna sigh. A logic game. How long until you have to make me a pizza? There was no logic in making that pizza. There was no Listen, that tree stump would not listen to logic and reason. That tree stump acts based on pure emotion, rage, and pestilence. That tree stump is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There is no logic with the pizza. I heard a bit about that too. I didn't hear anything about that. That's crazy. Jeez. First, all that about that stupid gacha game that came out recently, and I don't know, there's just so much. It's like I want to be creative, but then there's just all this stuff that makes me feel so discouraged, and I don't know. I'm trying not to be, though. I'm trying to keep up my positive outlook and still find ways to carry on. They saved the game, didn't they? Yeah, so that guy's not working on the team anymore, I imagine. Yeah, the CEO got fucked and the team published it anyway. Okay, so there is no AI, like, actually involved in the game, right? I imagine there wouldn't be, since I've been seeing a lot of VTubers play it, and most VTubers are, like, pretty anti-AI. Alright, I'm glad that he got rat fucked out of there. The car is weird. Oh wait, we're making the driver fall asleep. Okay, hang on. I want to be alone. I want to be by the window. I want to be with Goran and by the window. Wow, greedy. I want to be with Goran and by the window. I want to be alone. And I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. And I want to be with Olivia. Okay. So you want to be alone. You want to be with your Goran. And you want to be with Olivia. So you two want to be together. And you want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. So you want to be over here, I imagine. And then Olivia wants to be here, right? Okay, they look happy. And then you want to be alone, you want to be by a window, and you want to be alone. Okay, so I guess I could put you here, you over here, and then you over here. Everybody's happy? Everybody looks happy. Okay. I would not want to be over here. This is the worst place to sit because this is going to make you nauseous. It's like when you go in a train and they only have backward seats available. Ugh, puke-worthy. It's pretty easy for me to go no AAA these days. Yeah, I mean, I mostly play indie games anyway. I don't really play too many AAA games just because now there's just so much. I mean, I never really did in the first place, but yeah, now there's just so much disappointment. The story ends well because he got owned by the judge when the devs sued. Alright, I'm glad that there's a good ending at least. It's nice when for a change there's actually a good ending when the pro AI people get punished. It was like the Fallout New Vegas Metacritic bonus fiasco, but the good ending version. The good route, the not bad ending. What do you mean, this ain't a taxi? Oops, we just thought it was a really fancy one. Ay caramba, you're not the group I was supposed to pick up. Well, since you're already here, I'll take you. But don't say nothing to my boss. Wait, what's gonna happen to the people who are just gonna be left stranded there? Their Uber got stolen. I would hate that. Wait, why are these people stinky? I forgot to shower? I don't want them in my car. Stinky tax. Look at them. They've got flies around them. Get it? You can't go in. No, you... Can we forbid them from going in the car? All the seats are taken. All you guys... No. No, you're gonna have to shower before you... Or you're at least gonna have to provide an air freshener or something. At least wipe off your boots. Those are some big-ass boots you got there. No AI was used in the game, and the CEO of the publisher tried to weasel out of a contract. They're always so... They always try to do all this dicey shit. Just to, like, I don't know, avoid punishment. I forgot to shower. I do not like bad smells. I want to be by a window. I want to be with, Osweas, and I want to be by the window. I apologize if I did not get that name right. And I want to be alone. I forgot to shower, and I want to be by the window. I forgot to shower. So you don't like bad smells, so we have to keep you away from the stinky people. Who else doesn't like bad smells? Alright, we have 2 people who don't like bad smells. 1 who doesn't want to be by a window. Or 1 who does want to be by a window. So I guess we could put you here. And you here. And then the stinky people all the way on the opposite side. Keep them away from the driver. And then you want to be... I guess we could put you here. You here. And then you here. Is everybody happy? Wait, why are you sad? You want to be by the window. And you also want to be by the window. But you don't like bad smells. What if I put... How is everybody... Wait, okay. Hang on. There. Now everybody look happy. Everybody happy and nobody stinky? You guys would say that one of these is me. Tell the smelly people they need to sit on a towel. Which one of these is me? Double A is even a gamble. What's a double A game? Does that even exist? Indie games strong forever. I agree. I love me an indie game. Although even indie games are starting to have their own controversies as well. Be wary of the AstroTurf fake indie and small studios. Exactly, yeah. A lot of scams and fakes out there. I don't know. I need a game that I can look forward to that doesn't make me want to sigh. Sitting on the other side of the car will definitely prevent them from being spelled in the cramped spot of the car. They can sit in the trunk. Thanks for coming to the film festival. Who am I to turn down a ride? I do feel a little out of place, though. You're an actor. You belong here, too. I'm just an aspiring actor. Me. That's actually me whenever people are just like, oh, you're a voice actor. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm an aspiring voice actor, completely forgetting that, like, I actually am a professional. And that I have been in the game long enough to say so. You know, I could introduce you to the director. Who would want to cast a weird shape like me in a movie? We have more stinkies. Oh, of course the celebrity doesn't like the bad smells. Entitled much? Entitled? You don't know what these people are going through. Maybe they worked a long day maybe one of them works with the Poopsmith from Homestar Runner, and they had a long day working at the Poopsmithin'. Maybe they're a garbage man. You don't know what they're going through. Okay. A, double A, and triple A is just studio. Oh, they're ratings. They're meant to be ratings, you know? I always just referred to a triple A game as like a game that was made by a big studio. I never really thought of it as a rating. I was just like, triple A means big studio. Means big game for PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo made by big company. I never thought of it as rating. Indies can be a mess, but at least there's less corporate baggage. Exactly. I just like visual novels. I want to be with Arya. I want to be alone. Wait, you want to... Oh, that's nice. This person wants to be with a stinky. I want to be alone. I want to be by the window. I forgot to shower. I want to be with Alexis. And I do not like... Okay, so who doesn't like bad smells? So you don't like bad smells. You don't like bad smells. So only you two don't like bad smells. And you want to be with Alexis, who wants to be by a window. So she wants to be by a window. He wants to be with her. And you don't like smells. You forgot to shower, you forgot to shower. You want to be alone and you want to be with Aria. Anybody want to be by a window? Wait, this one's kind of easy, actually. It's okay, you could be... There. See? Everybody looks happy, right? Alright. Is it dev team size and budget? Yeah, is it a number of things? It's basically a measure of how funded the development was. Some moron CEO wanted to push quadruple A for a while. Back in my day, A, double A, and triple A only meant what batteries were. Nothing could have prepared me for when I first needed to change the battery on my tablet, and I bought triple A's, and then, thinking it was going to be correct, and then I tried putting the AAA battery in, and it was too big, and that was the day I learned that quadruple A batteries existed. I was a redacted years old when I found out that quadruple A batteries were a thing. I only found that out like a couple months ago. EA or Ubisoft, was it that dumb boat game? What dumb boat game? I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie is Wait, we're in a movie theater now. I don't think this movie's appropriate for kids. Please, please, please. Okay, but don't expect to sleep in our bed tonight. That's never happened before. Remember what happened when we saw the hexagon? Whatever, that was just one time. Okay, so now we're in the movie theater level. Where do we put the garbage? What's this? Is this a dead rat? Ew. Oh, wait, no, it's just garbage. So we have a family here. Oh, wait, no, this guy doesn't want to be near a kid. I want to be in row 2. I want to be with my parent, Ray. I want to be with Anta. I want to be with my parent, Roshan. I do not want... Oh, this is so many different things. Here's where the logic really comes in. There are some weird-sized batteries out there. The quadruple A's are so tiny. They're so small. So little. But I got my quadruple A's. Okay, so you don't want to be near a kid. I'm guessing these little ones are the kid. The ones with the blush, I think, are the kids. Wait, is this telling me that when I get old, I lose my blush, I lose my color? Okay, you want to be in row 2. You want to be with your parent, Ray. So these guys are going to be in the second row. So we can put them here. And that way this guy doesn't have to... I eat popcorn. Wait, I eat popcorn. What does that mean? Does that mean that there are going to be people who don't want to be near somebody eating popcorn? What's wrong with popcorn? Oh, I do not... Oh, wait, I eat popcorn. I cannot see well from far away, so you want to be close. And you want to be with your parents, so they need to be in the front row. Wait, what does I eat popcorn do? Does that mean that, you can't place people next to them because it's going to be too loud? I want to... Oh, there's popcorn thieves. There are popcorn thieves among us. I want to be with Myrrh. I want to be with Anta. And they want to be in row 3. So they want to be together. You're a popcorn thief, so we can't put you... Oh, okay. These guys need to be over here because... Put your 2 kids together. And you want to steal popcorn. You want to be with... Myrrh, you want to be in Anta, and you want to be in row 3. So we could put these guys up here. You're a popcorn thief, so you need to be far away from everybody. I need a snack. I do not want to be next to a kid. Okay, so we put you here. Wait, we have to put... Hang on. We have to put him next to... But he's a popcorn thief. We can't put him next to somebody who has popcorn. That means that we're... That means that we're colluding with a criminal. Skulls and Bone. I think it was Ubisoft's attempt to make a game that used Assassin's Creed 4's ship fighting. When's a new Ass Creed game coming out? I feel like I haven't heard any new news about Booty Creed in a long time. Is this allowed? I feel like this isn't. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Let him have the popcorn, SM8. No! He has to buy his own. I don't care if he's a kid. He's gotta buy his own fucking popcorn. This shit's expensive. Do you know how much movie theater popcorn costs? I'm making myself hungry. Hang on, I need a snack. Oh wait, I have popcorn chips. Hang on. Hang on, I got a savory spread. Mmm. Sorry, I got hungry for popcorn. Snack break. Snack break, everybody. Well, a snack break. What's everybody snacking on right now? Sorry. Sometimes you just have to take a snack break. Can you hear my crunch? When I ordered my oysters the other day, I haven't had oysters in so long, but oh, that first slurp, I felt like I was at the sea. I felt like I was by the ocean. It was so good. I just slurped that shit up. I put a lot of vinegar on it and lemon. It was so good. I like them. For me, I was telling my parents, the brinier the better. My mom was amazed that I liked them raw, but I'm just like, ugh, I need them nice and briny. I got a salmon tartare with it as well. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm eating an Aero bar. Oh wait, those are chocolates, right? I think I've heard of Aero bars before. I've seen them at the bodega. Oh, the celebrity is at the movie theater. Do you think this is her movie premiere? Okay, we have a stinky child in the theater. I want to be with my parent, Finch, and I forgot to shower. And you want to be in row 2. And I imagine people don't want to be near the stinky. So, do you have any other kids, though? I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Okay. So you want to be in row 2. So I guess I could put these guys here in row 2. You want to be with Gray, but you don't want to be in a dirty seat. And you want to be in row 1. So I guess I could put these guys up here. Plenty of ass crud games come out, but they're all ass crud. Has there been when was the last time there was a good Assassin's Creed game that came out? I feel like anytime a new one comes out, people are like, there's never going to be another good Assassin's Creed game. I eat popcorn. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you got popcorn. I don't want to be next to a kid. I want to be with Nat, and I don't like bad smells. I don't like bad smells, and I want to steal popcorn. I eat popcorn. So these guys could be near each other. I need a snack. I could put you guys next to Stinky. Oh, wait. Wait. Should I switch them? It's still too stinky? What about over here? Is this good? And then you want to be alone, so we could put you back here. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat and I eat popcorn. I don't want to be near a kid. I want to be with Nat and I don't like bad smells. Put these guys together and then you don't want to be near a kid. All right, everybody looks happy here. That's easy. The aura. Aura farming. Some people would say the last good one was 2. 2? When did that come out? That's so long ago. My friends used to play an Assassin's Creed game in college all the time. I think I've told you about when it was the one where you're a pirate and you're like out at sea and they would have to go whaling. I always hated when they would go whaling, but I liked when they would sing their sea shanties. Hey, that actor on the screen looks just like me. They're here at the festival. Want to go say hi? Maybe later. Come on, Nat. You know you want to. It's what you've always wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. It's too much pressure. I like that there's kind of a little story developing. Okay, so this is all revolving around like a film festival, which is really cute. That's kind of new for a game. I've never seen a game where a setting is a film festival. All right. I won't push you. We can go get something to eat instead. I'm starving. Huzzah. I've only played one Revelations, and I felt that one was already losing the plot, and the formula was wearing thin. I feel like they haven't even had, like, an iconic hero from Assassin's Creed in a while. Because, like, when you think Assassin's Creed, you think, like, the name Ezio, or, like, who was another one? What was his name? Connor or something? Like, they usually have, like, an assassin that you associate, but I don't... You know, there's no icons, there's no legends, and there's no stars. That's really what it is at the end of the day. There are no iconic legends in the video game industry anymore. Hover over the stinky kid and it shows the rain. Oh, okay, it shows you how far there's the stink AoE is. I see. Probably Brotherhood. When did that come out then? I can't believe you're forced to allow food theft. I know, this doesn't feel right. I love the series, but I can't stand the fans. They all wear those stupid cowboy hats and block the screen. Oh, I thought those were collectible popcorn buckets. They are, but they're hat-shaped, so what do you think everyone does with them? You don't want to know what they do with the popcorn buckets. You remember the Dune popcorn bucket scenario. Oof. Oof. Oh yeah, speaking of snacks, I have a snack recommendation for you guys today. They're called Just the Fun Part waffle cones filled with dark chocolate. And it's literally self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. It is a waffle cone, or it's like the very tip of the waffle cone, and there's chocolate inside. And that's literally what it is. It's so good. I've been devouring them. Okay. So, I'm guessing now that some people are not going to want to sit behind people who are wearing cowboy hats. Why are they not cleaning the theaters before the screenings? This is a really badly maintained movie theater. A good movie theater would have people clean up all the damn aisles before the next movie. What are you doing? This place is gonna get run out of business. Okay. I am wearing my big hat. I want to be near the center of the room, but I don't like bad smells. Oh yeah, let me see. Okay, so if I put you down, what's the stink? Okay, this is the stink AoE, is these 3 seats around them, I see. So, anything that is right next to them is in the stink area of effect. I get it. Yeah, I agree. Nicole Kidman would never endorse this theater. Heartbreak does not feel good in a place like this. Let me tell you, if I was in this theater, I would not feel that indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim. Stories would not feel perfect in here. Queen Nicole, she would scrunch her nose up at this place. Food theft, popcorn all over the seats, stinky people. What's next? What's next? People texting in the theater? The real fantasy of this game is affording food at a festival. Yeah, the real fantasy is them actually being able to afford the movie theater popcorn here. Especially, yeah, at a festival, they would be hiking. They would have the festival tax. They would be hiking the prices up. Okay, so you don't want to sit in a dirty seat. So you stinky motherfucker forgot to shower before you came to this festival, but you don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Pick a struggle. I don't want to accommodate you. Okay, you don't want to sit in the dirty seat and you want to be with Sergei. So Maria and Sergei want to be together and they want to be in the center of the room and you don't want to be in a dirty seat and you don't like bad smells. So you look like you'd be okay with a dirty seat. So I'll put you two here. You're wearing a big hat. Who here does not want to sit behind somebody with a big hat? So you... I can't see well from far away. You should have brought your glasses to the movie then. I'd be up to play the older Assassin's Creed games, but giving money to Ubisoft, yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I would rather play Bad Rats 2. Who eats popcorn this badly? Yeah, how would you guys feel if you were in a movie theater and some rando just like reached into your bucket and stole your popcorn? I would smack them. I would smack them into next Tuesday. I would say that I would spill my crisp Diet Coke on them, but that's expensive too. Throw the hat people in the back. Yeah, maybe the hat people need to be in the back. But this hat person can't see well from far away though. Okay. Maybe the hat people... This hat person can probably go in the back because it looks like they don't have any preference. But this hat person should probably... I'm gonna put this hat person here for now. You don't want a dirty seat, so... I'll put you here. You eat popcorn. I'll put... Who's a popcorn thief? Who's a popcorn thief? I want to steal popcorn. Alright. So we have one popcorn thief. Who do we want to... You want to be in row 2. You're a popcorn thief. I'll put you two next to each other. You two want to be together. And you don't want to be in a dirty... You don't want to be in a dirty seat. And you also don't want to be in a dirty seat. Okay, what if I put you here, and then I put you two here? Happy? Okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, nasty theater. Dirty seats for dirty buns. No. Nuh-uh. No, the buns would never step foot in this theater. The buns would... I bet they're playing lowbrow trash in this theater. I bet this theater is nothing but, I bet this theater is nothing but a Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness marathon theater. I bet that's the only movie that they play there. That and Morpheus. Or no, Morbius. Was it Morbius or Morpheus? Hang on. What was that movie called again? Morbius. Yeah, Morbius, not Morpheus. Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death casket. Morbius. This is just playing it's playing Morbius and it's only playing Morbius. Okay. I'll be right back. I have to go use the little Lilith room. It's Morbin time while I'm gone, you all better start morbin. You better all be morbed to your fullest when I get back, okay? Morb y'all later. Pepper has decided that he wants to come in and morb with us. Everybody give Pepper a morbin welcome. In front of my Sigma? Morbing in front of my Sigma? How could you? I want to sit. I want to be next to another kid. I play loud music. I do not like bad smells. When nobody... Okay, I see what's gonna happen. I think what's gonna happen is, we're gonna pick up, like, small amounts of people, and we're gonna have to rearrange as, the bus picks up more people for the music... for the film festival. Do you think this film festival was, do you think this film festival was like the Willy Wonka experience type thing, where it's actually just like a big scam, and all the people get to the theater and they're like, why is there popcorn everywhere? Why are the only movies being played in this theater Morbius, Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness, and Birdemic? I want my money back. Okay, the loud music person probably needs to be away from everybody. Although these people look like they don't mind loud music. So you want to be with your dad, and you want an aisle seat. Aisle is opposite window. So you want to be window. You want to be aisle. You two are happy. You two can be next to each other. And you can sit by yourself, because I feel like the music might disturb some people if it's being played too loud. Morbed right into my overpriced popcorn. Really? Morbing in front of my overpriced popcorn bucket? In front of my overpriced Dune Sandworm popcorn bucket? I'm pissed. Tough shit, bucko. You should have thought of that before you started blocking the other view of the movie. That is honestly actually so rude, to decide to wear like a 10-gallon Doug Dimmadome cowboy hat to the movies. It's like wearing a baseball cap in a restaurant. Oh wait, why are you sad? Okay, you want to be next to another kid. Are there any other kids here? The kids all have blush, so I feel like this is really your only other option. You better be okay with loud music, though. Yeah, I'm right. So we do need to, do some rearranging as we keep going. You play loud music and you want to be alone. Alright, maybe I'll put you in the back. You forgot to shower and you want to stand. Well, there's only 2 standing spots, so I guess I'll put you here. Does anybody else want to stand? You want to talk to somebody and you want to be by the window. You want to talk? Who the fuck gets on a bus wanting to start a conversation with somebody? I don't know. Maybe that's just the New Yorker in me that's just like, I don't want to talk to anybody on public transit. But I'm just like, that's... Maybe... Maybe New Yorkers are too rude. But that's my first thought. I'm just like, do not talk to me. I cannot stand loud music. Alright, I'll keep you away from a loud music person. You want to talk to somebody and you want to be by a window. Okay, you play loud music and you want to be alone. So maybe I'll move you here. Yeah, no, I'll move you here. You want to be by the window and you want to talk to someone. So I could put you here. And then... Are you okay with a stinky person? You're gonna have to be okay with a stinky person. And then you don't like loud music. So I'll put you over here. Alright, everybody looks happy. Everybody's happy? Everybody's happy? We can go? We can go? We're not wasting gas? Not wasting gas? Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. That's it. That's it. I'm skibbing. That's it. I'm skibbity toileting. I'm skiboileting. What weird bus riders are these shape people? They're all so particular. Well, I wouldn't even have the problem of needing to talk to any of these people because I wouldn't take the bus in the first place. I'm a big fan of public transit, but for some reason, I just don't like buses. Are there any other chat? Is there anybody else in chat like me? Does anybody else have a thing against buses? I just don't like them. I don't really have a reason for it. I just don't. It's just it's like my least favorite method of public transit. I'd so much rather take a train. It's like if I have to take the bus, I will. It's like if it's a, you know, if it's one of those like 6-hour Greyhounds and that's my cheapest and only option, I'll do it. But I don't like taking the bus. And you know what I really don't like? I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a second. I don't like the bathrooms in the back of the Greyhound buses. I don't know. I get so pee shy when I use the bathroom on the bus. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not a fan of the bus. Now these guys are freaks. Yeah, maybe that's another reason I don't like the buses. There's too many freaks on the bus. Too many smelly freaks. I've never known somebody that would give up a seat on the bus for anything. They could be sitting next to a walking biohazard and rather sit. I mean, I do have my people I give up the seat for. Like, I will always, if I see, like, a pregnant lady or, like, you know, a mom who has a bunch of kids and she looks tired, I always give up my seat for that person. I always give up my seat for somebody who has, like, a cane or just looks like they're having trouble walking, or just somebody who looks really fucking, like, tired, somebody who's older. Like, there are people I will give up my seat for, but, like, not for a I will not give up my seat for a stinky child. I will not give up my seat for a stinky child who wants to steal my popcorn. That I will not do. Somebody sat waiting in the bus for the rain. Wait, I know that reference. I know the waiting in the bus for the rain reference. That's Night Vale, right? I remember that from my Tumblr days. Hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? No fair. You always sleep on the bus. Wait, what happened to them? What happened to the film festival? They're going to school now? When's it going to be my turn? But you sleep during class. That's the problem. Pepper, what are you doing to my... Pepper's eating my flip-flop. You know what? I'm gonna let him eat my flip-flop. It's a cheap $1 Old Navy flip-flop. That's the problem. I don't want to get scolded again. Okay. So, how are we gonna deal with these people? Wait, so these guys... This doesn't look like a school bus, though. Or are these all supposed to be children? Okay, so you want to talk to somebody, but you don't like loud music. You can't stand loud music and you don't like bad smells. Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. You want to talk to somebody, but... Okay, is there anybody who wants to stand? Let's start with that. Who wants to stand? Nobody wants to stand. Okay. You're all lazy. I want to sleep and I want an aisle seat. I want to sleep and I want to be by the window. Well, that seems easy enough. I guess we can put these guys here. I want to sleep and I want to be... Oh, okay. Wait. So they can't sleep next to each other? Okay. Wait, why can't they sleep next to each other? What's wrong with that? Does somebody have to, like, wake the other up or something? Will the frequency of their snoring when they're next to each other, like, rattle the bus? Okay, seriously, are they coming from an anime convention? Why are there so many stinky people? Yeah, how come none of you packed your goddamn deodorant? That's something that I've been doing lately now. I got a tiny little mini deodorant. Because I recognize my armpits get stinky very easily. Yeah, they must be coming from an anime convention. Look, these are some anime-ass boots that they're all wearing. Our school district can't afford buses for every neighborhood, so some kids have to use public transit. Well, that's America. I want to talk to somebody, and you forgot to shower. Alright, who's fine talking to a stinky person? Okay, you seem fine talking to a stinky person. But you don't like loud music. Wait, why are you sad? You want to talk to somebody, but you forgot to shower. Wait, so, okay, the stinkies can sit next to each other. Perfect. You want to talk to somebody and you don't like loud music. You don't like loud music or bad smells. So, you want to talk to somebody and you don't like bad smells. So these guys can be next to each other, right? Nobody listens to me. That's me. Oh wait, no, you have music. Damn it. So you want to talk to somebody. Wait, how can you talk to somebody with music on? You're not going to hear them. You want to talk to someone. You don't like loud music or bad smells. Can these two be near each other? What about this? Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, you're so particular. Hang on. What if I... Is that better? Wait, but... I want to talk to someone. Okay, oh, we need to put you next to a chatty person. I see. There we go. Okay, oh. No, we woke a sleeping person. Damn it. Pepper, stop it. Hang on, do I need to let you out? No. Okay, wait. We need to give them a sleeping seat. Okay. We need to find them a good sleepy spot. Let's see. What if we put the stinky people... Oh, damn it. So the stinky wakes them up. We're definitely gonna have to rearrange it. The yappers go in the yapper jail. This is me and Libra in the front. Me and Libra in the front just yapping out Yapatron 5000s. We have to be sequestered from everybody else because we're yapping too much. They need to separate us. Okay, so you want an aisle seat and you also want to sleep. But you can't be near a stinky person or a person playing loud music. Pepper, what are you doing? Do I need to let you out? Where are we gonna put this sad, sleepy child? So you're not happy here. You're not happy here. Okay, neither of you like bad smells. Wait a second. Actually, hang on. What if we put the stinky people here in the front? Sorry, bus driver. And then... we put the yappers in the back. And then... no, that's not gonna work either. Pepper, stop it. Chill. Okay, and then we still have one sad person. You play loud music, you wanna... Wait! No! Damn it. Alright, now this is getting difficult. Okay. Pretty sure it's the yapping that wakes them up and not the smell. So, would they be okay next to a... No, they can't be next to a stinky person either. The stink wakes them up too. Pepper... Hang on, I have to kick my cat out. Sorry. Pepper started morbing a little too close to the sun. Oh, wait. Wait, but now he can. Now he's fine sitting there? I thought two sleepy people couldn't sit next to each other. Yeah, the sleepy people together. Welcome, Trickproof. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Happy Friday. Okay, so that didn't work earlier, but maybe it was because I had either a stinky person or a yapper. Okay, we figured it out, though. Lilith Dory ASMR. It was the music on the other side all along, you goof. Wait, now this guy's mad, though. Okay, he doesn't like loud music or bad smells. But now this guy's angry. Hang on. He doesn't like loud music or bad smells. What about no? You play loud music. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Oh, okay. He's happy here. There we go. Figured it out. Everybody looks happy. Yappers are me and Libra yapping in the back. That's me. I'm the five-sided one, and Libra is the triangle. Also, the stinky people are also yappers. Look, the stinky people are also yappers. Actually, this is me and Libra. Me and Libra are the stinky yappers. Okay, we have a bunch of happy stinky kids on the bus. I used to not really even like it when other kids sat with me on... Well, I would like it when a few select people would sit with me on the bus when I would go to school. When I was from kindergarten to 3rd grade, I would always want a friend to sit with me on the bus. And then once I reached maybe the 3rd grade and I got my first iPod, I just wanted to listen to music. And sometimes somebody would want to sit next to me and I would tell them that I wanted to be alone. And then I would feel bad and I would tell them to come back. Okay, so you can't stand loud music and you want to be next to another kid. So can I put them next to each other? Okay, they look happy. You want to sleep and you don't like bad smells. You want to be with Marsha. These two want to be together. And you play loud music. You forgot to shower. You can't stand loud music. Okay. Neither of you seem like you mind loud music. Bless me. Sorry. Are you guys cool here? Okay, everybody looks happy here. You want to sleep and you don't like bad smells, so you probably be fine by yourself. Is everybody happy? Okay. That one was easier. You can't sit with us. Yippee! That was me. That was me. I had my tiny little iPod Shuffle when I was a kid. And I was sad because it didn't have a screen, so I wouldn't know what song was coming next. Yeah, the iPod Shuffle, it would always shuffle. It would always shuffle, so you would never know what song was coming next. And sometimes I would get pissed at whatever song was coming next. Oh, and thank you. Sorry, I know I sneeze like a mouse. I should have met that actor when I had the chance. I never thought a shape like that could make it in show business. That sounds a little racist. What do you mean by that? Yay, we completed the level. Okay, so everything's interconnected. The stinky school children and the film festival are interconnected. The stinky school children and the stinky film festival. Okay, now they're at a stinky cafe with a stage. Ooh, is there gonna be a band? Yeah, it's shapeism. There's shapeism taking place here. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. I see. Well, you can't expect Riff Raff to share my refined taste. They don't make many requests for postmodern neo-avant... postmodern neo-avant-garde indie wave. Oh my god, where are we, Pitchfork? Okay, Anthony Fantano. Ugh, pearls before swine. Okay, so we have clashing bandmates. We have a battle of the bands going on right meow. Why did I say right meow? Okay, I am in the band. I want to dance. I'm in the band, and I want to be with Alexis. Look, it's Blast and Trap Nest. Here's we've got Yasu over here, and then we've got Nana over here, and here we have Shin. And here's Nobu. And then, here's Takumi. Fuck him. Fuck Takumi. And, yeah. Pretty much fuck everybody in Trap Nest except for the drummer. He's cool. Okay, where do we want to place them? So, you're in the band. But what's that supposed to mean, you're in the band? So you're in the band, you're in the band, you're in the band. The people with the sunglasses are in the band. So that means they need to go on the stage, right? So, yeah. Yazu, Nana, and Nobu all need to take the stage in their rightful spots. You want to dance. You want to dance. And you want to dance. And you do not want to dance. Okay. So dancers can go in the front. But you don't like strong odors, so I won't put you near the stinky dancer. So you can go all the way over here. And then you don't want to dance. So you can sit. And you want to be with Alexis. Who's Alexis? You could be here with Alexis. You guys can be on your lovely little date while the band plays. The extremely difficult question of where to put the band. I don't know. Which one gives... Who gives lead singer here? Which one of these guys gives frontman? Should I put the bald one in the front? Maybe the bald one should go in the... No, bald gives keyboard. Bald gives keyboard. I think we made the right choice. The bald guy has to go on keyboard. They're all bald. Yeah, but this one's more bald. These two are pointy bald. This one is smooth bald. Which makes it more bald than the other balds. I want to be near the speaker. Ugh. Sayonara to your hearing. Why would you ever want to be near the speaker? Everybody, when you go to a loud show, make sure you have earplugs. What is this? I am wearing too much cologne. Okay, these guys are a different kind of stinky. We got the Axe body spray children over here. I want to be near the speaker. So, I'm sure these stinky people probably wouldn't mind being near each other, right? Y'all cool? Your back hurts. You want to sit, okay. And then you want to be near the speaker. And then you want to dance. You're uncomfortable. You do not want to dance. Wait, didn't they just say they wanted to dance? Did they change their minds? Hey Nat, remember that actor that looked like you? How could I forget? Oh wait, they have recurring characters now. We met Nat earlier. Nat is the doppelganger. How could I forget? I should have had the guts to speak to them. Don't stress about it. A rhombus like me, doing my dream job. I have so many questions for them. Well, I pulled some strings and found out they're filming in Brussels. Wait, this is cute. It's just like, oh, they're seeing rhombus representation on the screen. Maybe the axe nullifies the stink. Yeah, we found the solution. We found the solution to the stinky people is you just gotta surround them with people that are wearing too much axe. Brussels, huh? Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. I believe in you. Follow your dream. Thank you, Alexis. I will. Yay. This is cute. I like that there's like an overarching plot going on here. Oh, the concert's filling up. The concert's filling up. Nana is bringing all of the little lesbians in. We just need to find Misato and Hachi, and then we'll have a show. Okay, I'm wearing too much cologne, and you don't want to dance. So we could put you near another stinky cologne person. You want to dance, but you can't stand loud music? What? You're in the wrong place, buddy. I want to dance. I want to dance. I want to dance, but I can't stand loud music. I want to dance, and I can't stand loud music, and you're wearing too much cologne. So, if they can't stand loud music, does that mean they don't want to be next to the speaker? I assume? I'm wearing too much cologne, I want to sit. Alright. All three of you goddamn axe-toting, Scentbird-sponsored weirdos can all sit together. And, you don't like the smell of cologne, so I'll keep you far away from them. You want to be with Tio. Who's Tio? You're wearing too much cologne. You want to sit. All right, I guess I can move Tio over here. And then you guys could be together. You want to dance. So maybe like over here. You look happy? Smelly. Smelly. Happy? Okay, not too smelly. You want to dance and you can't stand loud music. So maybe over here. You want to dance. And you want to dance. Yay! Everybody's dancing at the Bald Show. The Axe nullify the stink. Going to Brussels for a sprout of an opportunity. Ayo! Good vegetable joke. At the Mediterranean restaurant yesterday, they had this, it was like all tapas style stuff. And there was this one appetizer that we got that was like this crispy zucchini. And it was so good. It just like melted in your mouth. And then we got like a hummus plate that was like really refreshing. And it had like cucumber and carrot and like all these different vegetables on it. And it was just so good. And it just makes me think, I'm like, every other country in the world knows how to prepare vegetables better than America does. I like turned to my mom and I was like, if I had grown up in either like Europe or Asia or like another country, I probably would have eaten more vegetables as a kid. I don't know, like with Mediterranean food, all of the veggies are like roasted and they have like lots of olive oil on them. It's so good. So good. Yeah, the zucchini was really good. The hummus was good. They had lots of like little spicy peppers on the tacos. Ooh, on the Turkish rice that we got, mixed into the rice, they had like both lentils and like pomegranate seeds. Oh my god, it was to die for. It was so good, and the rice was so flavorful. It had truffle in it, and it was amazing. I have to go back and eat more of that food. It won't nullify the asthma attack and watering eyes. I would not want to be next to that whole group. I would get an instant migraine if I was near the group wearing cologne with all the stinky people. Also, veggies are less expensive in every other country. That's true too. They're fresher and less expensive in every other country. I feel like it's the same with fruits too. Like I've heard from so many people that when they go to other countries, they'll get a strawberry and it'll be the freshest, juiciest strawberry they've ever tasted. And then you come back to America and it just tastes like nothing. I feel like it's the same with vegetables. My dad steamed everything. I don't like steamed and boiled vegetables personally. I'm fine if it's in like a hot pot, but I don't know. I personally much prefer vegetables when they're roasted or I like raw veggies too. I don't know. I'm very specific about the way that I like my veg prepared. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. Wait, didn't we just see this? Deja vu. Wait, we just saw this, right? Didn't we just do this level? Hang on. Levels. Did we unlock a new level? Oh, okay. We just need to go to a different level. New city. We did all of... Alright, we're moving to Brussels. Let's get some sprout. Hear that, my sprouts? We're going to Brussels. It all tasted like piss. I don't think I had any boiled vegetables as a kid that tasted like piss, but I remember any time I would be served boiled vegetables in a school lunch, I wouldn't want to eat them. We subsidized literal poison here. Ugh. Ugh. Other countries make their fruits and vegetables for flavor. America makes their fruits and vegetables for shipping. That's the difference. Exactly. No love put into it. It's just all for profit. There's no love put into the profit. Of course you do, from the movies. Like, yeah, look at this little French beatnik over here. Like, yeah, I'm a movie star, kiddo. A star? You look more like a rhombus to me. You don't say. Meet Luca. View any scene with Luca. Okay, so Luca is our French movie star. Brussels is a francophone country, right? I think they speak French in Brussels. But yeah, no, in other countries, they make their fruits and vegetables for flavor and to make their foods more delicious. Like when I discovered bok choy and all sorts of different Japanese vegetables, my mind was blown. I was like, vegetables can taste this good? They don't just taste like wet, soggy tomatoes? All tomatoes are fruits, I guess. But yeah, but the same with fruits. I'm like, fruits can taste this good? I want to be alone and I don't like bad smells. I want to sit by the window. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. I want to be with Winnie and I want to be by the window. Okay, and this is Winnie. So wait, but you both want to be by the window. So does that mean that I have to put you guys here? Wait, but you both want to be by the... Oh, wait, okay. I know what I have to do. There we go. That's better. So now they can face each other. I'll do you last because you're the fanciest. So you play loud music and you don't want to be next to a child. So I just won't put you near them. You play loud music. You don't want to be near a child. You don't like loud music and you want to talk to somebody. All right, here are two yappers. Let's put the yappers together. So you want to be near a window and you want to talk to somebody. So yappers can be here. For a second, I thought that there was a single backward seat. This one over here? Or what is this supposed to be? Is this just like a back of the bus? Here's a single backward seat. Oh, these guys... Oh, wait, no, but this isn't near a window. Or is it? Oh, okay, that works too, actually. I'll keep them here for now. My parents went to Italy and had a tomato that tasted like nothing they've ever eaten before. Oh, I bet they're so sweet over there. There was this viral image going around a few weeks ago, and it was a picture of two tomatoes next to each other, and one was it was cut in half. And so you see the inside of the tomato, and one was a tomato from the supermarket, and the other was a tomato from the farmer's market. And the difference was just night and day. It was crazy. The farmer's market tomato just looked so juicy and red and like it looked like a gem inside. And then the supermarket tomato was just depression. So you want to be with your parent and you don't like stinky people. And you want to stand and you don't like loud music. So put you guys here. You want to be alone and you don't like stinky people. We only have one stinky right now. You like loud music and you don't want to be near a child. I could put you in the back, I guess. You cannot stand talking. I cannot stand talking. And I cannot stand loud music. So I won't put you near the yappers or the loud music guy. So I could put you here, I guess. I forgot to shower. I cannot stand talking. And I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Stinky. Here. And then you want to be alone and you don't like bad smells. Okay. Everybody looks... Yeah, we got 2 check marks. 2 check marks, 2 check marks, 2 check marks, 2 check marks, 3 check marks, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, I bet everything just tastes so much like fresher and delicious and ripe and juicy in Italy. The pizza, I want to try the pizza sauce there. Because I love when you get a pizza and the sauce is just like so sweet and juicy and delicious. And I bet the veggies are just nice and crisp. Okay, so you want your backpack next to you. No, you're not allowed to do that. We don't do that here. They have signs on the train where they're like, you're an asshole if you put your backpack next to you on the seat. Like, that's not fair. Somebody might want to sit there. That's evil. How could you do that to somebody? You want to talk to somebody and you don't like stinky people. So, are there any other yappers here, though? I don't see any other yappers. So you want to sleep. You want an aisle seat and you don't like strong odors. You don't like bad smells, but you're wearing too much cologne. Okay. So you want an aisle seat and you don't like stinky people. So I guess I could put you here. You want to sleep, so I'll put you here. These people seem quiet. You want to talk to somebody and you don't like stinky people. Can I put you here? No. Will one of these guys want to talk to you? I forgot to shower and I want to be alone. I forgot to shower and you want your backpack next to you. So... am I gonna have to move the backpack too? Okay. His greed knows no bounds. Yeah, no, this isn't even a kid. This is just a selfish adult. Okay, you don't like bad smells and you're wearing too much cologne. Maybe I could put you here? Can these two be next to each other? And you want to be alone. Here. Wait, but... wait, we have a lone yapper. We have a lone yapper. You can't breathe. Oh wait, that's, nobody listens to me. Only yappers yap. But we need another yapper. Wait, what happens if, what happens if something goes incomplete, though? Do we, though? Yeah, there's no other yappers on here. So what are we gonna do? Oh, I hear the ice cream truck. Should I go get some ice cream, everybody? Can I put them next to backpack person? Who says yappers are pairs only? Oh, wait. Actually, that's a good point. Wait, hang on. What if we put these two over here? There we go. All right. Now these three can yap together. You want to sleep, you want an aisle seat, and you don't like strong odors. You want to sleep, and then you want to be alone. Stinky. You still want to stand. You want to be with your mama. Personal space. You want to be alone. Oy vey, you're all so particular. Ice cream truck prices are ridiculous. When was the last time I even got ice cream from an ice cream truck? Maybe last summer? I got a soft serve and it was delicious, but I do remember it being a little pricey. But oh, nothing makes me feel like childhood more than an ice cream truck going by. You forgot to shower and you want to be alone. Okay, so the three yappers are together. These two I can't really move. Unless... Oh. No, wait, they both want to be by the window. I have to keep them here. You don't like loud music. You want to be near your backpack. You play loud music. You want to be alone. You don't like stinky people. What if I put you here? No. Too stinky. I have no idea where to put you. Wait, what if I put you here? Oh, perfect. All right, there we go. This is kind of fun. If it's like a puzzle, and I love a puzzle. You see, if it was more of this stuff in math class, maybe I would have done a little better. Oh my gosh, are you internationally famous movie star Luca? I'm not Luca. My name is Nat. Wow, you look just like them. Actually, I'm looking for Luca. Big fan, huh? I think I might know where to find them. Just follow my lead. Uh-oh. I did not like that follow my lead was wiggling. I think they're gonna lead them astray. It's a trap. Name's Val. Nice to meet ya. Hi, Val. I don't trust you, Val. Okay, we have another backpack person. I want my backpack to be next to me, and I want to be with Asher. Who's Asher? Oh, that's Asher. I want my backpack to be next to me, and I want to be with Asher. Okay. How's that gonna work then? Somebody's gonna have to move off the bus, you know. Because I can't fit you all. Okay, you want to be with Nat and you want to be by the window. It's getting a little crowded on here. Throw the bag off the bus. Yeah, y'all, just put your bags on your laps, okay? I want to be next to another kid, and I play loud music. You want an aisle seat, you don't like strong odors. You're stinky. You don't like loud music. You want to be with Nat. You want to be by the window. Okay, so these two are happy. You want to be with Asher, and you also want your backpack. Oh, wait. Hang on, I know what to do. Wait, does that not count as them being next to each other? What about that? That should count. And you want to be near another kid and you play loud music. Okay. But now you can't sleep. Might have to put them in the 4-seat spot. But then what are the yappers gonna do? One of the yappers is gonna go lonely. How's that gonna work? This is getting difficult. Can the bag people stand? Theoretically, they probably could. But, she specifically wants to stand. And so I can't move her. Wait. Oh, no, you're not happy. I was gonna say everybody looks happy, but not her. She doesn't look happy. Or Tony doesn't look happy. 3-person seat in the back? But they can't share that. Hang on. Alright, that still doesn't count as them being near each other. He's right here. You don't want to be near a kid. So... What to do? What to do? Oh yeah, the 3-person seat in the back for the yappers. You're right. Okay, hang on. Okay. Yappers in the back. They can't breathe now. Okay. There. Alright, now these guys are happy. The yappers are... You want to be by the window. Okay. There. Now the yappers are all happy. You want to be alone. You play loud music and you don't want to be near a kid. You want an aisle seat and you don't like stinky people, so... You seem happy here. You want to be alone. And you don't want to be next to a child. There we go. Okay, everybody's happy. The yappers are my favorite. Okay. Confirm. Alright, some of y'all are gonna have to get off, okay? It's getting a little too crowded in here. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Everybody out. Everybody out. We need to stop at a hub spot. Oh, we've got a reader. We've got a reader. This is me now. I love reading on the train now. It's great. I get so much reading done on the train. I want to read and I want my backpack next to me. You're wearing too much cologne and you want to talk to somebody. So we might need to move. Okay. Well, now we can rearrange some yappers. We have 4 yappers, so we can put 2 yappers in different places. You can't stand talking. You want to be by the window. You want to read and you want your backpack near you. You can't concentrate. Okay. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put the reader here. Put your bag here. And then... Do you like stinky people? You don't mind stinky people. I'm gonna put you here. And you here? No. You here? No. You want to be by a window. Maybe we can move these guys here. Oh, you don't like a stinky yapper. There we go. Okay. Happy yappers. This level of coordination feels extremely unlikely. Yeah. Realistically, all these people moving around would make the bus tip over. I'm surprised that the bus driver is so happy. This is the most unrealistic thing. The most unrealistic thing about this bus is that the bus driver isn't looking back like every 10 minutes being like, "Hey! Shut up!" I will turn this bus around! You don't like talkative people. And you want to be by the window. But you don't like yappy people. So where are we gonna put you? These are yappers. But now you're unhappy. There we go. Alright, now everybody's happy. Everybody's yappy, everybody's happy. Confirm. I cannot stand talking, but I can sit talking. Ayo. I can lay down talking. I can pee talking. Huzzah. Next level. And for the lady, perhaps a salad? Perhaps not. Belgian fries. Wait, are fries popular in Belgium? I thought we were in Brussels. Wait, is Brussels in Belgium? Wait, I think it is. Hang on. Geography. Yeah, it's the capital of Belgium. Yep. Yep. Capital. Only $801 for a flight to Belgium. What do you think? It's a steal. Wait, is that round trip or one way? Just curious. It's just one way. Might not be able to afford that for now. We've eaten nothing but waffles and fries since we got here. If I keep this up, I'll be in Ellipsi by the time we get home. That doesn't sound so bad to me. I want waffles and fries. I want to eat and drink something, but I don't want fries. Oh, wait, this is like the pizza level a little bit because of the food. I want to drink coffee. Who else wants coffee? Who wants coffee? Okay. You two get coffee. You want to eat and drink something, but you don't want fries, so you get a burger. You want to be with Aria, and you want to eat fries. Okay. Well, I'm going to move that over here. Wait, okay. No. Coffee people over here. There we go. Fries over here. Put the fries on the table. I want to be with my parent. And you want to eat a burger. Well, how's that gonna work? And you want to be alone. Oh. Wait. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Everybody's happy? I'm going to learn how to be the perfect restaurateur. Put the fries in the bag, Lilith. You put the fries in the bag. And then add the little shaka shaka powder that they do at the Japanese McDonald's. I'm hungry too. I'm also hungry. They had to add a diner level, and they had to keep talking about popcorn. You want to eat fries? You've had enough fries. You cannot stand chewing noises. Why are you next to wait. I chew loudly. Damn, first we have yappers, now we got chewers. So you chew loudly and you want fries. So you get your fries here. You do not want to drink coffee, but you want to eat something. So you can have a burger. You cannot stand chewing noises, but you also want fries. Wait. But you want fries. You want fries and you want fries. Well, we only have 2 fries. And you want a burger. Burger? How's everybody gonna get fries? Okay, yeah, y'all are gonna have to share. You guys are gonna have to share your fries. That's right. That's not enough for them to share, though. Girlfriend. Yeah, girlfriend tax. Girlfriend tax. I told you I'm not that hungry. But then I saw how much food you ordered, and I decided I wanted a bite. Or, anytime I'd be in a relationship, my partner, they wouldn't order much because they would be like, well, you're not gonna finish. So then I'm just gonna eat whatever you don't finish. But then I'd be like, no, you're not. No, those are my leftovers, you asshole. You're not taking my goddamn food. Those are going in a doggy bag and they're coming home with me. I don't do that. I'm a Taurus. My food is mine. I don't share. Well, you can have a bite. I'll let you know if I want to share with you. I have to be in the mood. I want to read and I want to drink coffee. I want to read and I want to drink coffee. Okay. Can these guys share a coffee? Maybe? Because somebody else is going to want coffee. Who else wants coffee? No. It seems like only 2 people want. Wait. No, you want a coffee. Yeah, they're gonna have to share a coffee. God, this place is cutting corners left and right. They're like, no, if the coffee machine only made enough for 5 cups today, so people are gonna have to share. I'm not hungry. Code for order an extra side. That happens with me often. That did happen with me often where I would just be like, yeah, I'm not really hungry. I don't want anything. And then I would see the fries or the mac and cheese and I would reach for a bite. And they'd be like, you can't have any. But they'd let me have some anyway. Joey doesn't share food. What kind of food place says, you get what we give you? It's all made to order. It's the catch of the day. So you chew loudly and you want to eat something. So you want fries. You don't like loud chewers. What do you want? You also want fries. But you don't like loud chewers, so I'll give you the fries. You don't like loud chewers, so maybe these guys can share. You do not want to eat or drink anything, and you want to be with... Who's Val? So you can be right here with Val. Yeah, a bunch of strangers are gonna have to get to know each other today. You chew loudly, and you want to eat or drink something. So I'm gonna give you a burger. You do not want a burger. Alright, noted. And then you do not want to eat or drink anything. Alright, this... There. Nice full table today. Everybody's happy? Why did you even come here if you don't want to eat or drink anything? You just want to gab? You just want to use the bathroom. This bathroom's for paying customers only. Yeah, you don't want to eat or drink anything and you went to the diner. Why are you here? You don't even want pie? Why would you go to the diner and not even get a slice of pie? You don't like chewing noises, but you want to eat or drink something. You want fries, so let's put some fries over here so they can remain happy. You're a happy chewer. You do not want to be next to a kid, and you do not want to eat or drink any. What is wrong with you people? Stop coming to the... Stop wasting all the space in the diner if you don't want anything. You want to be with your mama, and you want a burger. You want coffee. Okay. So, I'm gonna put these two together. You're hungry. You want a burger. Okay. You're a loud chewer. You want a burger, and you want to be with your mom. Okay. So, you two siblings can share. And then you want to be alone, and you want coffee. Oh. Okay. You can't concentrate now. You want to be alone and you want coffee. You want to read and you want coffee. You're a loud chewer. How's that going to work? No, you want to be alone. You want to eat or drink something. Oh, okay, so you don't even need coffee. So you can have a burger. You want to be alone and you want coffee. You do not want to be next to a kid, and you don't want to eat anything. So you can be here. And then you don't want to be next to a kid, but you do want to eat something. You don't want to be next to a kid. There. Is everybody happy? Man, I don't want to run. Wait, you don't want to eat or drink anything. Okay. But you want to be with Val. Debating if I want 9 p.m. coffee. I mean, it's the weekend tomorrow. So, you know, if you want to stay up late, that's fine. But it's on you if you don't want to get any sleep. Although, maybe you can sleep with caffeine. I had 2 espresso martinis the other night, and I slept like a log. Going to a diner just to talk with strangers and not order anything. What is this, Twin Peaks? Although, no, in Twin Peaks, they at least order a coffee, right? Okay, you want to be with Val, but you don't want to eat or drink anything. You want to be alone. Okay. So maybe if I move these two somewhere else. This is the most chaotic trivia night I've ever been a part of. I hope stream's going well. Jacob, are you winning, son? What are the categories? Have you won $300 yet? Don't come back until you do. I'm just kidding. Caffeine doesn't have a major effect on me. Then get the 9 p.m. coffee. Get the 9 p.m. coffee. You don't want to eat or drink anything, and you want to be with Val. You do want to eat and drink something, but you don't like chewing sounds. You don't like chewing noises, and you want to eat fries. You want to eat something. I mean, you don't have to eat the fries in front of you, man. You could just look at them. Maybe he's offended by the smell. Look how stressed the restaurant owner looks. He's not having it. Okay, what do we want to do here? There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, everybody's unhappy. You don't want anything. You want fries, but you don't like chewing sounds. This is so difficult. This one's hard. You don't want to be near a kid. What if I put you here? Now why are you unhappy? You want to be with your parent. But you don't want anything. You want the burger. And you want your parent. Oh, right, these guys are siblings. Okay, this table's fine. This feels like one of those puzzles where, you know, when they cut it up into like 9 squares and you have to like rearrange it to make the image. This is what that feels like. I guess that's also logic. If you guys see anything that I should change, give me a hint. Okay, you don't want to eat or drink anything, but you have to be near your kids. You're a loud chewer and you want to eat something. Okay. But you need to be isolated from everybody else. Because nobody likes loud chewing sounds. Well, actually, what if I switched these two around? Oh, wait, no, but this person wants to be alone, so they don't want to be near the chewer. There's a chewer at this table. Wait, maybe these guys wouldn't mind a chewer at their table. Oh, but you don't want anything to eat. Ay! Yeah, this one's really hard. Does anybody want to share their food with this nice chewer over here? Can I put them over here? Oh, wait. Oh, I keep forgetting that this person doesn't want to eat anything. Well, maybe I can move them over here? No. You want to read, so you don't want to chew her. Don't mind loud chewing as long as they aren't chewing with their mouth, though. But you know these people are chewing with their mouths open. You know for sure they are. No, you want to be alone. No matter what, somebody's unhappy. You want to be alone and you want to drink coffee. You want to read and you want to drink coffee. But you don't want a loud person at the table. You don't want to eat anything. Sorry, everybody. I'm locked in. I really want to figure this one out. I do not want to eat or drink anything. You want to be with your parent. You want to be with your parent. You want to eat a burger. You want to eat a burger. Is there anybody else who doesn't want to eat anything? You don't like chewers. You don't want to eat anything. You don't want to eat anything. Okay. You want to eat something. You don't want to eat anything. So what if I put... No. You specifically want fries. You want to eat something. So what if I put you here? And then... But you don't like the chewing sounds. I'll have a bacon, egg, cheese with a little salt, pepper. You want ketchup with that? You want hot sauce? You want barbecue? You want mustard? Mayo? You want sauce on that? You want that dry? Hold the K. I don't understand you. You're not from New York. Get out of here. No oil? No vinegar? No oregano? What kind of roll you want that on? You want that on a foot-long semolina? You want that on a bagel? Best I could do is moldy brioche bun. Hi, Yosh. Hello. I hope that you're doing well. I am on the struggle bus with this puzzle. I don't know how to make everybody happy. Yeah, I want chopped cheese. You want chopped cheese? You want chop? You know what? This would be so much easier if I was running a bodega rather than a diner. I love a diner, but I love a bodega more. You want it? What do you want? Your chopped cheese? You want it with the wikes? I can give it to you with the wikes. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? You seem to not mind a chewer. Forget about it. Forget about it. You want the wikes? I give you the wikes. Look at all these happy customers. Look at all the happy customers in my bodega. Perfect chopped cheese. Made with nothing but a little elbow grease. That's what I use to fry the griddle. No signs of Luca yet. Be patient, they're filming a movie nearby. I'm sure they'll show up. Sorry, I'm just a little anxious. You can't be anxious when you're in my bodega. Get out. I've spent my whole life wondering how to fit in. Once you meet Luca, I'm sure you'll be filled with inspiration. I still don't trust this person. What if they're just special, and what if I'm not? If Luca can do it, so can you. Don't give up already. Huzzah. I'm gonna miss my bodega. We got a perfect. Oh, we got another movie theater. But, however, that made me very hungry. So I think I'm gonna pop off to go have some dinner. But I got my good share of logic for the day. We did a little bit of logic. We did a little bit of brain teasing today. We worked our brains today. I said this was going to be a nice, relaxing stream, and then I ended up actually working my brain a little bit, which is something that I don't often do when I stream. But thank you all for coming to my bodega tonight. Thank you for coming to my bodega and for ordering a chopped cheese. I hope that it was made to your liking. I hope that it's nice and greasy and saucy and tasty and has all the toppings that you like. But thank you for joining me tonight. I'm sorry that it was another super low energy one, but I had a nice time and I hope that all of you guys did as well. I shall be back next week. I shall be back for our usual next Tuesday stream. I've got some ideas for some games that I think I'll want to play in the future. But yeah, we'll come back to Pokemon soon, as well as a few others, some more horror games coming up soon. But thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Thank you to everybody who followed, everybody who gifted subs, resubbed, donated bits. It means the absolute world to me. I hope that you enjoyed your Friday evening with me. I hope that you all have a really, really wonderful weekend. I hope that you all do something that you enjoy. I hope that you all go to a good restaurant or a park or a shopping mall or a bodega. I hope that you have a tasty sandwich, a good bacon, egg, and cheese with a little S&P, not holding the K. I hope you have some with the K as well. Yeah, go to a park restaurant. Get yourself to a park restaurant this weekend. Or get some food and go sit in a park. That sounds like a nice way to spend the weekend. How about a hammock with a puppy? A hammock with a puppy sounds nice too. If I'm very jealous. You have a puppy that you can cuddle with. So I hope that I want a hammock with a puppy. Can I get a hammock with a kitty? I'm gonna have a hammock with a kitty this weekend. Go lay down in a hammock with your pet this weekend. I think that sounds like a perfect way to spend the weekend. But yes, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Thank you Fluffy, thank you Lumi, thank you Yosh, thank you Doc, thank you Tavok, thank you Roro, thank you Trickproof, thank you Jacob. Thank you everybody. It means the absolute world that you guys are hanging out with me. I promise I'm gonna try and start streaming more again soon. I really want to. I just need to really push and motivate myself to do so, but I'm gonna get better. Thank you everybody for the help with Vampire Lilith as well. I shall keep you updated on that. Very excited on that front. But yes, everybody have a wonderful night. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. And I can't wait to see you all soon. Go relax and get some good rest. Bye 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 bye.